This is what's next.
Tonight, getting ready for round 2 as the air quality alert for Northeast Ohio has been extended. That smoke from wildfires in Canada has us wearing masks again, canceling outdoor events, and staying inside. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. We have new information and new images to show you of some of the worst air quality Cleveland has ever experienced. First, the view of the downtown Cleveland skyline tonight. Now, let's take a look at the same scene 4 hours earlier in daylight. You can see that smoky haze blanketing the area. And we are not the only ones suffering. Chicago, Detroit, and Pittsburgh, all trying to catch their breath as well from those smoke-filled skies. And take a look at this. Just into the WKYC newsroom. This is from Chuck Reinhardt. He's a member of the Cuyahoga Astronomical Association. He took these pictures of a fiery red setting sun tonight. This was from Chuck's location in Columbia Station. Chuck, thank you so much for sending that to us. Okay, so what is ahead? Our senior meteorologist Matt Wentz is here now with a first look. Matt?
Well, Russ, let's get this stuff out of here, shall we? I mean, we were talking just bad air quality today. You could smell it outside, the particulate matter, the smoke. It smelled like a bonfire everywhere. You couldn't get away from it, even coming indoors at times. This is the latest air quality update now. This is the Cleveland area. Notice our number is at 189 right now, just shy of 200. Still very unhealthy. Akron, Canton, my goodness, you have the worst air quality right now. You are in the hazardous category, up over 300. Just incredible numbers coming in. And then out towards Ashtabula, around 146. It's still unhealthy out there. I don't care how you put it. It is just a hazy, smoky mess across the area. So here's Cleveland throughout the daytime today. Unhealthy all day today. It hasn't really gone down much, just a little bit over the last half hour or so. We're going to see improvement, thankfully, as we go in the daytime tomorrow, but we're still in the unhealthy category. Everyone should limit outdoor activities. If you're unusually sensitive, you should remain indoors. I think most of us should remain indoors. We're not alone. Chicago's bad, Indianapolis, Cincinnati. This goes all the way down into areas of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and it's all from the same wildfire smoke from the same fires in Canada. My goodness, it's just crazy. The air quality alerts are widespread. We know that. They got extended. So where do we go from here? Here's where we are today. Notice how it's swinging in with that low pressure. Here's your fires burning. Everything kind of pushing out, but it's lagging a little bit. So as we go through time tomorrow, we're still going to have this smoke and haze around for that morning sunrise through midday. And then as we get in the afternoon, we're still dealing with it. Not quite as thick, but still will be around. But then you get this real good push on Friday. That is some wind picking up, not just at the surface, but at the mid and upper levels to finally get this out of here. So one look at the near surface smoke. This is what we're dealing with here. Little break perhaps tonight out east as we're seeing with some of those latest readings, but it does come back here at a moderate clip tomorrow. And watch this push as we go into Friday. Boom, it's out of here just in time for the 4th of July weekend. But we have storms to talk about. We'll detail the timing of those coming up in the forecast. Russ?
All right, Matt, thanks. We will see you in just a few. And while we saw some of the worst air quality ever in Cleveland today, the city of Toronto had the worst air quality on the planet. Dubai was number 2, followed by Chicago and Minneapolis. Back here at home at Edgewater, the smoke did not seem to bother those who were out and about tonight. But doctors say, do not be fooled. Our air quality is dangerous. Emma Henderson reports.
The line where the haze hits the water works like a smokescreen, disguising Cleveland's skyline from where it's normally visible, and rolling in some health concerns for the most vulnerable, according to Dr. Joseph Khabbaza of the Cleveland Clinic.
The biggest concern is, of course, these particles getting down into people's lower airways and causing inflammation of the lungs.
That would cause wheezing or shortness of breath, symptoms that you need to monitor and go see a doctor, especially with a pre-existing condition.
Now, very commonly, people are going to have local irritation in the airways. So your eyes get a little itchy, your nose a little stuffy, throat a little scratchy. That stuff's not serious.
There are some that need to be more aware and consider wearing an N95 mask. People with lung disease who are elderly or have bad allergies. But the best solution is actually staying inside as much as possible until the smoke clears.
People who already have pre-existing lung disease, so those with asthma, COPD, these people are already on long-acting inhalers or already know how to use inhalers as needed or preventatively. So those people generally have a good action plan.
Dr. Khabbaza says staying inside, using air conditioning and air filtration if it's available, is generally the best option for everyone.
You want to try to minimize the outside air from coming in. And also would not be a great time to start vacuuming or lighting candles or things. You don't want other particles being in the air inside your living space when the outside air for right now is not as healthy.
Now, the biggest piece of advice is if normal tasks are getting hard to do and causing you trouble breathing, that's the time that you need to go and seek help. Russ?
All right, Emma, great advice. Thanks. Meanwhile, in Huron County, smoke on the water. Residents there say the lake has been hazy all day. Pelee Island in Ontario is only 3 miles across, and Huron is getting hit hard.
As you can see behind me, you can't see the lake, period. Typically, Huron is hustling and bustling this week, getting ready for the 4th of July. And every neighbor that I've spoken to, everyone is huddled inside. They don't want their dogs out. They don't want their babies out. They just don't feel safe. It smells like a burning campfire.
On the lake in Huron, you can usually see the roller coasters of Cedar Point, but take a look tonight. They have disappeared. And because of that poor air quality, tonight's sold-out Robert Plant and Alison Krauss concert at Blossom was canceled. Ticket holders will get a full refund.